Hello, welcome to day 2 of ESOL instruction for newcomers, grades 6 through 8. This is Mr. Ebeling. This presentation is based on the grade 6 to 8 newcomer ESOL day 2 packet. Here is a picture of the packet. These paper packets can be picked up at meal distribution centers throughout Baltimore. The center closest to Highlandtown Elementary Middle School is John Brewer Elementary School. The school address is 701 Rapola Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. On this page of the packet, we see the materials that we will need, the objective, and important words to learn. The materials that we will need are a pen or pencil, the work packet, and a bilingual dictionary if you have one. Our objective is to explain if you would like to be an astronaut using sentence frames and a word bank. Words to focus on are space, exploration, astronaut, moon, and space shuttle. On this next page, we are to look at the photo and then write what we notice and what we wonder. When I look at this photo, I notice the American flag, an astronaut, footprints, and dirt that is gray. I wonder who the astronaut is, who put the flag here, where is this photo, and what is on the left side of the photo. The next 3 pages have pictures of the vocabulary words that we need to learn. This is a picture of outer space. Outer space is what is outside the Earth's atmosphere. This is a picture of exploration. Exploration is the act of finding and examining a new place or area. This is a picture of an astronaut. An astronaut is a person that goes into space. This is a picture of the moon. The moon is the natural satellite that orbits the Earth. This is a picture of the space shuttle. The space shuttle is an American spaceship that takes astronauts into space and then returns to Earth. This is a picture of challenge. A challenge is something that is difficult or hard to do. This is a picture of benefit. A benefit is something good that you receive. The benefit of education is that you become smarter. The next 4 pages of the packet have labeled pictures to read. Astronauts are people who explore outer space. Astronauts have to study very hard in school and be very healthy in order to travel to outer space. They must go through lots of training in order to travel to space. Space exploration is very interesting because astronauts learn more about different planets, the stars, and find out more information about what exists outside of planet Earth. Astronauts travel in space shuttles when they explore outer space. Space shuttles travel very fast for very long distances to reach other space shuttles or planets the astronauts need to explore. Neil Armstrong was the first man to travel to the moon. This was very dangerous travel because no one knew what was on the moon, but Neil Armstrong stayed safe on his journey. Space exploration is challenging and dangerous. One reason travel to outer space is dangerous is because of radiation. Radiation happens when astronauts travel outside of Earth's atmosphere. Radiation can make people very sick, but the space shuttle protects astronauts from radiation. When astronauts travel to outer space, they are very isolated because there are not large groups of people with them when they travel. If there is a dangerous situation, astronauts cannot call a doctor or a hospital for help. They can only talk to other astronauts on their space shuttle. In outer space, there is no oxygen. Astronauts need a special suit, mask and helmet, and oxygen in order to breathe. Some planets in outer space are very cold, and others are extremely hot or windy. There is a lot we do not know about outer space, so astronauts never really know what they will find when they explore outside of a space shuttle. There is also no gravity in outer space. This means that if astronauts are not attached to a space shuttle, they could float away into outer space. The next page of the packet asks us to decide if the following is a challenge or a benefit of space exploration. What we need to choose from is distance, space is interesting, in space, astronauts travel very far and fast, radiation, astronauts have to study hard in school and be very healthy, there is no oxygen, outer space can be dangerous, there is no gravity in space. Distance is a challenge. Space is interesting is a benefit. In space, astronauts travel very far and very fast is a challenge. Radiation is a challenge. Astronauts have to study hard in school and be very healthy is a challenge. There is no oxygen is a challenge. Outer space can be dangerous is a challenge. There is no gravity in space is a challenge. The next section asks us to use the chart we completed to answer this question. Would you like to be an astronaut? Why or why not? Here are two answers I came up with. Yes, I would like to be an astronaut because I think it would be fun and interesting to explore outer space. No, I would not like to be an astronaut because it is too dangerous and isolated. The last section of the packet, to complete, asks us if we have achieved our objective. Explain if you would like to be an astronaut using sentence frames and a word bank. Review these questions. What was one thing you learned? How will you use what you learned? What else do you want to learn about space or exploration? Here is a list of activities and resources you can complete if you have internet access. Tomorrow we will learn more about how people respond to challenges. We will read and write about challenges faced by refugees. This is the final page of the packet. Here we see images of the theme, Responding to Challenge. Think about challenges you have faced. How did you overcome them? What did you learn from them? This is the end of the presentation. Please complete as much as the packet as you can if you have one. More presentations will be posted as they are created. Remember to be safe, stay 6 feet away from people when you are away from your home, and wash hands as often as you can. Goodbye for now, Mr. Ebeling.